Going on, guys? This is the first video for Brodie-elliott.com. I'm Brodie, and I'm just going to be doing a little walkthrough of this post for those of you that are video learners. All right, so let's get into it. All right, so I'm not an expert on the topic of online business, but I'm here to tell you that you don't need to be right now doing this video. And when I wrote this post, clearly not an expert, but you really don't need to be to get into it, and I'm going to show you why. This just here is my free 10 tips and tricks for testing a niche on Pinterest. So that's for if you're interested in starting an online business, but you're not quite sure what you want to get into, or even if you've got your idea, you can sort of get on Pinterest and gauge a level of interest around your ideas. So yeah, it's just a handy resource to help you get started on Pinterest. Pinterest is awesome for traffic. Awesome way to get started. All right. So many of you are most likely doing a job that requires a skill set that you could apply to an online business or a blog. It doesn't have to be your day job. It could be a hobby or even something you're really interested in wanting to get into. But we're going to stick with your day job for now. I'll go into more depth on the hobby thing on another post. I've got another post about like a list of fun hobbies that you can, that people already have started a blog about and are actually making money. So the reason I want to go into day job is that because I have come across a lot of professionals over the time and working with them, and I've just come to the conclusion that there is a lot of people out there, a lot of regular people who could be really making something of themselves, like in the online space. It's just an awesome way to make extra money. Tons of people doing it. So got me thinking, started looking online, discovered there are lots of people offering e-courses and e-books, and I found along the way that millions of people are paying for that sort of stuff. Many of them are just teaching things that they learn in their day job, and I mean like financial planners, gardeners, hairdressers, stockbrokers, carpenters, even professional dog walkers. So what I'm saying is you really don't have to stretch yourself too far for an idea. What you're doing isn't the most important thing, it's how you're doing it that really matters. Some people think it's the other way around, but I think you can sort of find what you like about anything you're doing, and I think it's how well you're doing it which gauges your level of success. I mean, your success as an individual can be measured in lots of different ways. So another thing about using your day job is it's something you're already doing or well, and you may already have access to some resources and information which will make it way easier and even save you some money. So with the money thing, I think that's what stops people from considering this type of work or even looking into it. The money and time aspect, money and time investment aspect is a hard thing to get over. I mean, that's what was stopping me for a long time. I didn't want to put any money into anything that wasn't going to return anytime soon. But it turns out if you have the right method, you can actually start returning money quite quickly. So yeah, it's hard. It's hard for anyone to imagine dedicating what little free time and money they have to build a business. And but I'm just going to tell you a little formula that you're most probably already familiar with because it's pretty obvious in most people. So you have your day job. Your day job is taking up the majority of your time and is your only source of income. So step one, you take some of your spare time and a little bit of income and you invest it. With some hard work, dedication, and time, this little investment will start to return you some money. The next step is pivotal. You reinvest that money that you're making to grow your side hustle, your business, or your blog, or whatever you want to call it. With this further investment, your money is returned on a scale you can afford to dedicate your working hours to your business. So what I mean is you can, over a period of time, if you just take the first step, then you can actually really grow it into something as long as you get the right method. So with a further investment, your money is returned on a scale you can afford to dedicate your working hours to your business and it's at this point when you will be able to transition into growing and designing the way that you make a living and have the freedom to make your own schedule and not have to trade your best hours of the day for a prescribed amount of money. That would be awesome. So it's a simple formula, but that doesn't mean that it is easy. It's certainly not the path of least resistance, and that's why we struggle to take those first steps. So, putting that first bit of money in, dedicating your time to, putting in the work instead of watching Netflix and stuff like that. So, I know it is a struggle. So this formula can be applied to many different routes. Like think about your friends or family who may be investing in things like a second property, stocks or cryptocurrency, peer-to-peer lending, bricks and mortar, shopfront businesses, the old traditional way. Many of them will be doing quite well for themselves, and so they should be. They have taken that very important first step. But you'll still hear some of them wanting more, and that's where step 2 would come in. You got to reinvest and grow. Businesses that don't grow will die. This is also something my enlightened wife Lauren realised before I did when she came to me with a business she wanted to pursue. It took her a while to convince me because I really didn't want to part with any money at the time because we couldn't afford it. She is very persuasive though. She did it. She took that first step, and she did it all while being a full-time mum with our 2 daughters, working on Saturdays at the hair salon. And she took this business and is working on it with what little time she had for herself. So now starting this blog is the second step. So that money that Lauren's making, we're reinvesting that, starting a blog. So basically, we've got a clear path to where we want to be, and that's basically making enough money to spend a summertime in Spain with Lauren's family. It's something we really want to do. We love being over there. So so taking that first step, investing just a little bit of money and time to begin with. It's really all it takes. I mean, you take a look around at people already on the internet, you look on Google, YouTube, Pinterest, that's all they've done. They've just got started. So basically if we can do it, you can, we're just regular people. Right, so for more tips and our latest content, sign up for our free 10 tips and tricks for testing a niche on Pinterest. I seriously would get onto this if you are, thinking about getting into it. You can also contact me via email if you're looking for anything extra. If you don't quite understand anything in there, you can check the description below this video, and you'll get a link to our website, Brodie-elliott.com, and hit up the contact form. Don't be afraid to ask any questions. I want to hear from you. Like I'm, as you can see, I'm an actual human. I will reply. All right. So that's it. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like the video. Give us a thumb down if you hated it. But just remember, it's the first video, so be gentle. And definitely hit that subscribe button if you want to see the videos keep coming, and hit the little bell so you get notified. All right. Cheers, guys. See you on the next one.